Hi. If you're like me, you're probably having a hard time remembering what day it is today. All day long, I thought it was Monday. It's not Monday. It's Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. Oh my. All right, so it is Sunday afternoon. It is gray and gross and windy. I think Mother Nature is trying to really tell us all we need to stay inside. So today we are going to be on our mats. So if you've got your mat, get it out. Of course, you don't have to have a mat to do this. A nice, cozy, comfy spot, preferably this time on carpet if you've got it. So we're not going to be doing standing poses. We're going to be reclined. So go ahead and join me. We're going to go ahead and lay back on our mats. Make yourself comfortable. Adjust whatever you need to. Like, get your hair off from underneath you. Whatever you need to do. All right, so to begin with, let your legs go long. And then we're going to hug in that right knee. Now, for some of you, your lower back may not like this. And if that's the case, go ahead and just put your left foot to the floor while you're hugging that right knee in towards your heart. Toes are flexed. And again, if your lower back's fine with it, then the left leg can go long. And it's okay. One side it might be okay, and one side it might not be. It just depends on your lumbar spine and how you feel. You're hugging this knee in as close as you can. You're trying to just hug it in and then soften the shoulders, relax your face. You may find in an exhale or two you can get a little bit closer. And maybe you can and maybe you can't. Don't force that. Again, toes are flexed. When you come to your next inhale, we're going to extend that leg up as high as you can. And again, this is all sort of like on what your hamstrings do. As I hug in really tight, it looks like I'm bending my knee. I'm not actually trying to bend my knee, it's just the way my hamstrings are. You're trying to drop your shoulders as you hug in this leg. And we're trying to hug it as close as we can. Trying to keep your shoulders low. Maybe the elbows bend, maybe they don't. It's all right. If you want to go a little further in this one, when you come to your next breath in, you're going to raise your head up and walk your hands higher. Some of you, it still might be by the knee. Some of you, it might be the ankle. Some of you can reach your feet. Go ahead and drop your head down. Tuck your chin in. Nose is coming in the direction of the knee. It does not have to touch your knee. When you come to your next exhale, go ahead and lower the head. We're going to release your leg, but keep it up toward 90 degrees. Let your hands come out in line with your collarbones if you can. Palms are turned up. If this is really challenging for you and it's just like too much, hands could come down past your hips, palms down. When you come to your next exhale, you're going to sweep this foot down from 90 degrees to roughly 60. Obviously, there's no way to measure, just do your best. It's sort of like where the wall and the ceiling meet. Pressing as if you could still stand. Deep breath, relax those shoulders, press into the fingernail sides of your fingers. Exhaling again down to about 30 degrees. Again, nobody can measure, you're just guessing the best you can. It's just not quite to the floor yet. As you come to that next exhale, go ahead and lower that leg all the way down. Relax your body, close your eyes a moment, and you're going to sort of mentally scan your body. You should be able to feel a really strong difference between your left leg and your right. Just kind of building that body awareness, being aware of, gosh, I really did just stretch out my right leg. That feels so much different. Body awareness is probably the thing most of us struggle with. You get through your day in and day out life just kind of ignoring when you run into a table, ignoring when something aches, just because we've got to keep moving, right? Well, right now, you don't have to keep moving. Right now, you can breathe and just pay attention to your body and everything it's telling you. When you're ready, maybe you have to adjust a little bit. Maybe your feet come to the mat and you fix your hips. You fix your shirt, whatever you need to fix. Your next breath in, you're going to hug that left leg in nice and tight. Interlace fingers come to your shin. Some students say no, they're more comfortable with your hands under your knee. That's just fine. I'm more comfortable with my hands here. You choose what works for you. Shoulders drop back and down. Maybe you can flex both feet. That would help that right leg not fall out. But again, if you need to for your lower back's sake, bring that right foot to the mat. Go for it. So we hug in, we hug in, we hug in. In a breath or two, you might go, I've got a little bit more space. And you hug it in a little bit more. When you come to your next inhale,
Extending that left leg up toward the ceiling. Hands now do come behind you. Shoulders are back and down. You're flexing into your leg. You're flexing into your foot. As you hug it in, the more and more. Again, I'm not trying to make it look like I'm bending my knee. My hamstrings are fairly tight, actually. So they kind of bend on their own. When you're ready, you come to your next breath in. You're going to raise up your head, walking your hands however high you can comfortably walk them. Getting anywhere from your knee to your toes. Drop your head down, tuck your chin in. You'll find each side's a little bit different. This side I can always get closer to. That's fine. Maybe you get closer on this side, maybe you don't. As you exhale, you lower your head, releasing your hands. Remember, this is a roughly 90 degrees. As you breathe out, we drop it down to roughly 60 degrees, where the wall and the ceiling meet, more or less. Your next exhalation, we're going to drop it to about 30 degrees. And then the next exhale, we let it come all the way down. You can release your legs, let your feet turn out. Close your eyes, mentally scanning your body. Now those left and right sides should feel more similar. After your next exhale, we're going to bring our hands down past our hips. You're going to bring your feet to your mat, slightly wider than your hips if you can, and the heels come as close to your backside as is comfortable for your knees. I know some of you can get them right up against you. You don't need to have them that close. It needs to be comfortable. You should not have any pain in your knees bringing your heels towards your hips. Again, hands are down. Sometimes we can touch our heels, sometimes we can't. They don't have to touch. It can if you want them to. We're going to do half bridge. So for half bridge, you lift on an inhale. So as you breathe in, you're going to press down into the heels of your feet and lift up your hips. So inhaling, heels are nice and strong, hips lift up, quads lift up toward the ceiling. Knees are coming away from your shoulders. And you may find in a breath or two you can get a little higher and a little higher. The higher I go, the closer I try to walk my shoulder blades in toward each other. Here again, if you can touch your heels, fabulous, go for it. If you'd like, if you can draw your shoulder blades in enough, you can interlace those fingers. You're letting your heart lift up as high as it can. Your chin's tucked down toward that heart, so it's like your heart's rising to meet your chin. You're up and you're up and you're up. When you're ready, releasing your hands, letting go of your heels if you had those. Walking your shoulder blades back out. We'll slowly let ourselves come back down. Press into your elbows, lift up your heart. We'll draw your knees in and rock from side to side. And then if you'd like to do a little bit more abdominal work, let your feet come down. They go all the way along. Hands here can either be down past your hips, palms down. They could be out in line with your collarbones, palms up. If you're really working on some abdominal strength, you can bring your hands over your head. Again, palms would be up. Your legs are together, knees, feet together. When you're ready, breathing in, 30 degrees. Press into the backs of your feet if they're here, or down into the palms of your hands if they're here. Inhaling 60. Inhaling 90 degrees. Now you can go back down 60, 30 to 0, or if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, let the legs come out wide. Breathe in, they come together. Exhale, 60. Breathing out again, take them out wide. Inhale those feet together. Again, really press into your hands, either fingernail sides or palms down, depending on where they are. Exhale at 30 degrees. This one is the hardest part. It's okay. Exhale, take them out wide. If you need to, you can bring your hands to your thighs to support. You can keep your hands down where they are. Inhale them together. Ooh, and exhale slowly. That's really, really challenging. Give it a go. All the way down. There you go. A little bit of abdominal core work and a back bend with half bridge. You'll feel stronger and not feel bad if you eat, half a birthday cake. Happy birthday yesterday, Miranda.
or all the cookies we're all baking, or the brownies, or the bread, or whatever else. Make the best of this time and enjoy your family. Enjoy your Skype or your Zoom or your Google Hangout or your FaceTime calls. It's lovely to share this little bit of time every day with you. I really appreciate you all so much. Thank you. Namaste.